Steve is actually fleecing his own FFA members, and I can prove it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. But some things I need to cover off before we get to that. Most of you will have probably seen this video, and the first thing I want to say is just wow. When I did this video, I thought it might just save a few people a few quid, and the response has been absolutely insane. This is now on the back end of showing me it's nearly at 19,000 views. And for such a teeny tiny channel, it's just off the charts. And I'm so pleased that it's helped so many people. Right. So that's the first thing I just want to cover off. I'm absolutely delighted. And thank you for letting me know. Secondly, this thing's had 740 comments. And whilst you're thanking me for doing this, I want to thank all you guys, right? Because you guys made this happen. If you wouldn't have commented and done over the 1,000 likes and so forth, this wouldn't have been recommended and pushed by YouTube. And as a result, even though this is very recent right now, in the future, people are going to be able to get to see this, I would imagine. It's just incredible. And for those of you who are just watching this video first time and haven't got a clue about this one, I'm not going to go into it because, well, you can just go and watch it. But what I highly recommend you do is, if you're considering anything to do with Stephen Crypto Crew University, is go and look through these comments. There are some really, really good comments in here. Yeah, there's the odd one who tells blatant lies, but from both sides of the fence, whether you're pro Steve, against what he does, whatever. The difference here is, despite one cretin saying I've lied and deleted comments, which is bollocks, I've not deleted a single comment. I've left it open, right? This is a community thing. And what struck me reading these comments is it feels like I've just given you the opportunity to give you the platform, get it off your chest and say what you really think. There's a big consensus here, and I agree. You go and look at any of Steve's videos, and they're all positive or mediocre, just asking the questions, no negatives. Some people are giving me shit, and that's fine. Controversial video, maybe. I expected that. But you can see here, none of this has been altered. I've had a few going and forth with one or two of you. Whatever. And that's another thing. I'm sorry I've not managed to reply to every single one of you. There's way, way too many comments. I mean, 740. I started off and I was just like, wow, this is just too much. So I just want to say a big, huge thank you to every single one of you, regardless of what your opinion is, because I think it's important for transparency, that people can come in here and see what you guys think from your perspective. And there's certainly some great advice in here. You can tell there's far better traders in here. There's, the odd arrogant prick who thinks he knows better than everything, being an arsehole. But you're going to get that. But most of you guys have just been absolute legends. I respect your opinion, whatever it is. And I haven't got an agenda against Steve. I just want to make this crystal clear. I'm not interested in whether you're at one end of the fence thinking he gives the best advice in the world for even on his videos and his content, or you're on the other side, thinks he masquerades himself as a nice guy, but really it's to sell his courses, he flip-flops, and you won't watch him in a million years. That's not the debate here or the point here. The point that I'm doing a mini series on this is because no one else, it would appear, has done it, right? And it needs to be done. People need to be able to learn from not just someone like me who's experienced, but all you guys, right? And then read this stuff. I mean, there's comments after comments after comment. You could spend all day in here, but it's an education, right? So, I mean, for this, for example, I think it's this one. Josh, one thing that should come to everyone's attention is if you read through his comments, you'll be able to tell most of the comments are plants meant to push the indicator bundle. I'm in the internet marketing space, and this is definitely a blatant cash grab. I'm sure he's made an absolutely insane amount of money his entire channel is a sales pitch. So go and have a look through this. This is all I'm saying. And that's my only thing. That's all I'm interested in, is because I've seen some things, and there's a chap in here, and I'm sorry I've not managed to come back for the second time. Let me see if I can find him. This guy, bless him. Look at what he put here. Thank you for taking the time to make this video, Paul. I know you're telling the truth because I experienced something similar 2 days before Christmas. I want to see what the FFA was like, and it was worth paying for it in the future. He signed up for this offer, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes on to say the fine print specifies his company does not refund a single cent, and his automatic responses to my message were beyond insulting at the absurdity of the situation. In my case, a police report and several messages to Visa with screenshots helped me get my money back almost 3 months later. I don't know if the charts lie, but I know Steve is an imposter. And there's a couple of you also mentioned you didn't fall for it because you went to Trustpilot. Now, it's only fair to say, look, there's a high percentage here, but equally there's a lot here. And there's no smoke without fire. And then you get in this kind of stuff. We're not going to dwell on this because I want to get to the stuff what the core video is. You can come and read through this, but very dishonest person. The guy's an absolute piece, you know what? Non-existent support staff. And to be fair, obviously there's plenty of positives. Again, I'm just making you aware of this shit because it's your hard-earned money. I mean, if you think about it, this guy's doing the bundle sales. No doubt there'll be an FF sale, something other bollock sale. And you know how many subscribers got. I mean, fucking hell, even if you did 1,000 sales, even at a low end on the bundle, that's 400 grand for each sale. There's no wonder he's not interested in trading or what Bitcoin does, is there? Yeah. So I just wanted to make it clear. I don't want people thinking I'm on a witch hunt or anything. I just think there has to be somebody. And I hope a much bigger YouTuber than me sees this because I think it needs coverage. And I've got myself into something now whereby I'm just like, this isn't right. I just don't like things that aren't right, that are not fair. And yeah, I'll be honest, I don't mind embarrassing myself. I feel a mug. I wish I'd never paid him a penny, but it is what it is. Too late for me, but it's not late for new people that are coming in. This cycle has to stop, at least for people. When I say cycle has to stop, for others that feel like me, and there's plenty of you. Now, to be balanced about it, there are some who were happy they purchased it, and then that's fine. But you need to be aware of all the information, like buying a product and information not being there, regardless of what some have said it's bollocks. I do, though, because I am scrutinised and have to be fair on a point. I did say in my last video that the time difference or the time wasn't noted. It was in a tiny bit of copy, and I missed that. But it still makes bugger all difference to the argument of the video, which was But anyway, go and watch it. Ultimately, buying a product, and then the information isn't there. And then we could go on about talking about them being lagging and they're no good and all different kinds of opinions. But bottom line is, for me personally, I do not give a shit about what anyone's opinion is about. I couldn't care less whether you're pro, anti, or whatever about the information he offers. For me doing this, it's about saving you money. Yeah. If once you've taken on this information, you've seen the big picture, that's what you decide to do. But at least if you do want to go forward with it, you're privy to this information, right? So that's what I wanted to cover off. I think it's really important. Now, let's get onto this. So, 949 here, 95 a month. I went back in time to find out, what he was offering the FFA for. So, fact number one, it's priced at 95 a month. Fact number two, 79 a month. You get it at 949. Right. Okay. Now, this is an extract from an email that I sent Steve. So basically, my situation was, this was a fair few months ago now, I was concerned about losing my job. My days had to be reduced. My money's come down. At the time, I wasn't privy to a lot of the information I am. I didn't want to lose the FFA, but to be honest, I hadn't got into it as much as I should have done. But I just thought, I wouldn't mind looking further into this at this time. So my argument was, I got this price wrong. It's 95, not 99, as we've seen. I just wanted to ask him if it was possible to pay per month what the yearly amount was, because as you'll have seen in his videos, he does sometimes say about, he's happy to help people, blah, blah, blah. All right. Anyway, I get this response from him, and this bit, sorry, I want to pick up on regarding your request on the FFA. It is not possible to offer you the yearly price on a monthly basis, but because you wrote in during the sale and Mr. Credits, blah blah blah, is offering a bigger thing. But the point is here, he's saying it's not possible. All right. So, fact one, 95 a month if it's on the monthly. Fact two, 79 if you pay for the full year. And then he's confirmed in writing it's not possible. Well, this is the email that you saw in the past video that I did. But I told him it'll come no surprise that this will be my last month in the FFA. Anyway, the relevance of telling you that is I followed through with that and I did leave. Look at this. That's what I was offered. It's not possible to do it, but as soon as I went to leave, he's offering to take 50% off my next 6 payments. So, therefore, there's some of you who've paid for a full year. You don't even need a full year, in my opinion. I'm not going to get too much into the FFA because I'm going to do a review on it. I'm just looking at the monetary point here on this video. And there's others of you paying 95 a month, yet somebody could come in and then just go, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to leave, and then they get 50% off. Is that fair? Now, look, we all know people don't want to lose people. If this would just been, I'll take 50% off you next month, or even give you a month free with this video have even been made, no, of course it wouldn't. But come on, this is a piss take. That means somebody else, if you're a current member, you're paying full whack while somebody who wasn't sure when is saving over 50% compared to you. That's not right. So this was circa a week ago. To get this, you've got different options about why you're leaving. If it's too expensive, different reasons. I put other and give him the same reasons in the email I sent him, and this is what I got. Now, I don't know when or if he'll become privy to this video, whether he will change this, and I can't guarantee it'll work now, even if you do want to do it. But I just thought, do you know what? I've just got to make you aware of this because, again, it's another example of not treating right people in my book. So I'm going to go. I'm really sorry about my voice today. Got a terrible cough. But again, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you appreciated this, please do like, comments, because we've already proven that they get this video along with the other one some real exposure for the good of the community. And if you'd like to see other videos coming up, which include a video into review of the FFA and also the course that I'm doing, please subscribe. And I just want to finish noting that you don't need any of this shit, as other people have said. There is plenty of good information on YouTube. It depends really whether you want to pay for the convenience of having something, or down to your own situation. But like others have said, some very good people in that thread. You can find this stuff, and if you don't understand price action, that would be my place to recommend starting to look into. All right, guys, I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.